Hey YouTube, Sizzy here.
Hey guys, Isrin here.
Hey everyone, so I was literally just about to go to bed.
Hi, Scissorin here. Scissorin here with Scissorin here. Scissorin here with Scissorin here. Hi, Scissorin here. And welcome to my channel. Wow, that looks like my girlfriend. Sharks is the best one. Go away! Leave! I believe in Sharknado, and you should too. Vote Sharknado to go away! That says a lot. What? Excellent Gauntlet will be held on Earth? Yes. Yes, it will. Oh my god! Nothing prepared me for that! So creative. Oh! Oh! We made so much money! Oh! Oh. Scripted! Scripted! That's our card! That's our community card! We made this! That is, oh my, this is the undisputed best axe in the game for duelist, for banquet, fucking banquet, holy shit. Hello, how are you beautiful people doing? How are you beautiful people? I need to read a lot of Epoch questions today. He's actually saying pumpkin? Pumpkin? I'm so confused. Let's bid up some PoE while I'm waking up. Let's see. Looks like we got him. Alright. I need amulet rings. I wonder if I have any. I don't know. Can you use Shaper and Elder interchangeably? The Exalted Shard recipe? I don't feel like you can. Done. Then I don't need to open that.
One of my captors refused redemption. He did not see value in a new life. Now, new life surrounds him.
Did you not into the league as much as Silla seems to have played a lot less time before moving on to Albion? Well, so I moved on for the sponsorship, right? But then I really enjoyed Albion. But I mean, I was saying to Steel right before, during the sponsorship, I was like, I don't know how I'm going to do the sponsor because I like the league so much. But Albion is like the third best game I've ever played, I think. You see the alien ship that is coming for us is continuously releasing water. I'm perplexed. Did you just say the alien ship? Is that an extension cord? Where? Oh. I think it's a diffuser. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed the season. I just got super addicted to Albion.
I'm afraid.
Is there an elaboration on the aliens? I hate it when aliens come chat. Especially with probes. Yeah, I'm gonna read the patch notes shortly. My stomach hurts too. Fuck. The third ever extraterrestrial object to enter our solar system, which they say is probably an alien craft, is coming towards us at 130 kilometers per hour. It is probably an alien craft. I mean, that sounds like proof enough to me. I, for one, welcome our new comet overlords. So wait, where's this from? Is this a NASA article or like tinfoil.net? Can you link me one? Then let me die. On my way, excellent. I'm excited for news about aliens. To be fair, obviously aliens exist somewhere in the universe. Within range of us? Very unlikely. No, I'm gonna read the last Epoch patch notes now. Whenever I wake up.
You are brute. Consider it. You'll find no fate here. Kate, pick your path and walk it alone. We're both beyond salvation, exile, and unforgettable. Never been one to disregard the code. Take it.
Oh, it's the leader system. Is that a new scanner? Atlas 13 is very actively releasing water. Isn't that pretty normal for comets? Thanks, Evening. Hi, Growl. How you doing? I also release water. Hey, sis, Crossing winning the Albion Crucible. Thank you. Here's an alien suggestion one. Science alert! I mean, it's got science in the name. I don't think it gets more trustworthy.
Hype myself.
What? Even in Epoch?
Like it is in the name. Now, very suspiciously, I told somebody yesterday I feel like an alien. And now you bring this up? Coincidence? I think not. Harvard, Edu. It's interstellar object, alien technology. Okay, let's see. Let me skip to the conclusion. We strongly emphasize that this is a pedagogical exercise. Even okay, so it's most likely a comet. It's actually a piece of your spacecraft. It could be, but you will never know. I will wipe your memory. Do you know, meeting actual aliens would be so scary? Because there is a 0% chance that they are on the same level of technology as us.
Approach, challenger.
I'm of House Kayak's choose, as so it's death you want.
Didn't you meet Quinn already? Ah, blah blah blah. So glarb and glurg. Sorry, I mean oh dear. Hello, Trisk. That was the language of my people. What challenge are you going for? All of them?
I'm afraid.
Good riddance. Go on.
All of them.
You remind me why.
Should be easy enough. I have 5 left. Although, yeah, that's a bit of a pain. No, you're good, Heretic. Have you reacted to other PoE2 teasers? Yeah, but they're so small and pointless. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're so little. I really like the big announcement they do. Like, it is good for them to drive up hype like that, but it's like, we don't really get much. What if humane became their favorite food? Depends on the spelling. Do you think they called my tasers for Abyss or now? Abyss.
Trespassing is a crime.
For sure. I don't think Delve makes that much sense in PoE 2 because we already have Delve in PoE 2, right? Like the entire Atlas is Delve.
Time to see how the paupers do.
Is there even any rare helmet? Not really. Hey, Shifty. Wish we could have a 2D Atlas? Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm looking for infamous mercs.
Amanal 123
I'm not thank you.
for 79 months.
Thank you, Amanal.
I choose.
I'm afraid
That I must confess. I cannot abide this continual.
What's the best time for Ubers or Shutter? The Colossus being destroyed is pretty sad too.
Somehow, trusting this
That would have been cool.
I die. Don't want to die again.
I'm afraid. Just do it.
You kill.
The Colossus would have been like one of the wonders of the world. Yeah, maybe. Ankylosaurus? Yeah, it's pretty Giga Chan. It's heartbreaking that Stegosaurus and Tyrannosaurus didn't exist at the same time. Isn't there like less time between us and the T-Rex than between the Stegosaurus and the T-Rex? Something like that. It's one of those.
You stand or serve. That's the Caton way. Test me or serve me.
Nice, that's one more challenge done. I'm at 36, so I'm like basically done. Okay, equipped elites. Crafted's pretty easy. Influenced is pretty easy. Fractured I can probably do. I can probably split. Crafted's easy. Let's go buy some items.
freedom comes. For freedom.
Always keep your eyes on the...
Hello. Remember, we do this for freedom.
Even Hammer Twilight Regalias. It's surprisingly good. Alright. Alright.
Go on, get on with it.
Oh. I don't want. I'm 51 in 5 days? Damn. Almost at the end, man.
Yes.
Not much time left. 51. 2 feet in the grave at this point.
When I'm ready, hurry up, I'm bored.
Get fucked, sis. Love you too. Here, Shilka, what was it like when electricity was invented?
There, I hope. I've made do with worse.
Yeah, it's SSF hardcore. I saw color TV turn on. That is actually really cool. That is very cool. Oh, that's neato. I saw the internet. Yeah, that was just crazy change. To be fair, I kind of saw the internet. I am old too. Not that old, but I'm also old. Yeah, I'm actually SSF, by the way.
Go on, get on with it.
Okay, I need a shield. Crazy how the 80s have been 20 years ago. Yes, that is crazy. That they were 20 years ago.
Always keep your eyes on the horizon.
And the 80s were 40 years ago. Love new music.
Go on, out. Back to the grind, I suppose.
Okay, done.
I've made do with worse. Well, I've made do with worse.
Almost forgot.
Not just here to stare, I hope. Back to the grind, I suppose.
Done.
No accounting for
Okay. Influenced, fractured, synthesized, split, mirrored. One of those should be doing. Influenced. Any boots? Can I just make Eater or Exarch influence, or does that not count? Do not work. Does this should work. This should work. Is there any influenced ones, Shimmerin?
Well, let's have it then. I've made do with worse.
Kineticist is so good for this challenge since they can equip and everything. Well, I was like, what's missing?
Well, what? No accounting for taste. I've made do with worse.
Okay, then I just need like split or fractured. I don't know if I have enough fractured. We'll see. I might. No fracturing orbs, 17 shards. I might not have it. I might not have a weapon. Such as this refractor in the name. Do I have a shield? Yeah, I don't. Okay. Actually.
Well, let's have it then.
Actually. If I find something that can use this scepter... Wait, can you dual wield scepter and sword? You can, right? I don't know if there is... No, but there's... Damn, I can't because they can't then also wear int items. Let's see, but I could do split. How many split bases do I have? Ah, 4. Three new acts, 3 new classes. Wait, you're joking, right? You don't believe that's what we're getting? Honestly, the easiest thing is just to farm a fractured shield and a fractured one. Let me cope? I mean, you're just setting yourself up for disappointment. Is re-rolling for Mirrored Strongbox viable? Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that's not that bad. Yeah, fuck it, let's try that. But I already have Corrupted, why would I want Corrupted again? Is the belt from a monster? Must be. Thought all items were mirrored. Nope.
Just do it.
Have it. Got a red blade banner. That's funny. I was trying to get a red blade banner at some point. Okay, boots. There's a wand. Right. That's from a normal. Quality of life is real, chat. Fuck me.
precision on guard.
Pretty handy, those new buttons, yeah. Dude, it's so warm in the UK right now. I hate it. I don't like temperature. Wait, what do I need still? I need gloves. Need gloves and a wand. Hey, Kicken. Any gloves. You have an amulet? I don't. Is that from here? No. It's not. Hey, Zara. I don't even know how warm it is today. I just I'm uncomfortable and have a fan on. That bad. It's just uncomfortable. The other box had gloves. It dropped from a normal monster, not from the box. Has to drop from the box to be mirrored.
Sartric just resubscribed for 8 months. Ziz wobble.
Okay, this should be on. I sent it somewhere. Maybe not. Oh, nearly all that's from the exile. Yeah, I'll play last Epoch. For a few days, and then we'll PoE 2. More. Have the event rewards been given away already? Gauntlet? So, as it says in the post, you can take 30 to 60 days. So, no. I have not. Well, I need to turn off the fan. It's making my dries. My dries? Making my eyes dry out. What do you look for in Strongboxes? Mirrored items. I hate when I get exile. I need to make this on my filter. It's so annoying. The filter am I running? I'm not logged in. Alright, is it getting too annoying without a filter? Right, where's custom rules? Dude, when I turn off the fan, it's too warm. Star Trek, thank you for the 8 months, dude. Add rule. Add conditioned. Mirrored. But I don't care about base type. Oh, but it's a base type base rule. It's annoying. Add miscellaneous rule. Show any base type mirrored. But it's not under condition. How the fuck do I do this? Okay, what about class-based? Well, I don't need war staves. Actually, I can just click what I want here. So what do I care about still? I need wands. Do I need rings? Need gloves? What's PA2 doing these days? We have an update in 11 days. Where's amulets? I found it. And I need a belt. It's hard to see. I see rings, amulets. Oh, I found belts. Rings, amulets, belts. I have a shield. I have boots, helmet, chest. So I just need gloves, amulet, rings, wand, and shield. Is that a sound? All right, updated.
Melon Stewer just resubscribed for 14 months.
Make it so much faster, yeah. All right. Oh, there's a belt. Dude, I am so tired. I could die right now. How do you sleep, chat? How did you sleep? You have 5 hours? Same. Yeah, woken up by my offspring. Rude awakening.
Iron Coffee just resubscribed for 29 months.
Alright. All these don't matter anymore, right? Because I need rings and amulets now. Honestly, it's going to be a bit of a pain to get the last ones. Hopefully I find jewelry boxes.
Irie.
Did you see that?
I'm afraid.
Did you see that?
Alright. I had to combine 20 hours yesterday, so it came easy last night. Oh, that's nice at least. Give me mirrored items.
Wait for me.
Off you go, little beast.
Wait, I have mirrored rings already. I only need a mirrored amulet. Should have missed.
We will be best friends, beast.
All we need is an amulet. Right. Fuck. That is annoying. I should go get more chaos orbs. For sure. Last epoch soon, log in, yeah. A few days of last epoch and then PoE, that'll be fine. Don't know why like they chose such bad timing, but wait a minute. I should save my chaos for tier 17s. I need to do tier 17s. Fuck.
Yes. For freedom.
Fuck. I didn't think about that. I blame you, chat. This is your fault. Please take the blame. How could you? I'll take the blame. Sorry, it was my fault. You're welcome. Yeah, this is not too hard. Just need an amulet now.
You sure you want to do this? Make your choice.
Oh wait, I don't even need these anymore.
All I need. You fought for it. Take it. Right the gun.
Okay, here we go. Got it. That's it, right? No, I need a wand. Do I still have wand on my filter?
Let's keep it simple this time, Exile. Try to best me.
Pray for me.
Every jewelry before ones? Yeah, that's nuts.
Wheeling and dealing.
That is nuts.
Do you not have
Well, let's have it then. I I've made do with worse.
When the league ends, quite a while. 2 months plus. So PoE 1 and PoE 2 are on like 2 month rotations now. Done.
I've made do with worse.
Are you winning, chat?
I suppose.
Alright. But yeah, there's a new, did you serve us? No, I didn't have any Eagles on that mark. It's Astronauts that I have on my other mark. Complete each of the following. Oh, interesting. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, the last parts are actually a bit of a grind. Yeah, you're right. Alright, that's fine. And I need to be able to do Ubers. Is it every Uber? So what's the easiest for me? Uber Maven is free. I'm not very confident on XR. Not that confident on Cyrus. Don't really have enough recovery for Shaper. Confident on Cortex. Cortex, Maven, Uber Elder, and Cyrus maybe? Do Maven first anyway.
Can't let you go any further now. Not while I'm captaining the boat. Wow, I might have died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just do it. Yes, but we will have
The tanks are so good. Yeah, we'll do Uber Maven first. Just need to do some tier 17s. Whoops. It's Forbidden Right. Almost have Shaper. Wait, isn't that called bifurcation? What are the ones that like disable suffixes? Bisection.
Thelloboy90 just resubscribed for 6 months. Ziz love.
Uber Gambin. Thank you, little boy. Thank you for the 6 months. Appreciate it. I don't even know if this is my tier 17 Atlas. Get the toilet break. Is that the guy who made Eel Steam? Who forgave it? Wait, I didn't drop 5 fragments. Is it bugged? What the fuck? Right, I need to be right back. Yeah, I don't know which ones I don't want to do. I'm back. Sorry about that. Something's a bit fucky. And I don't really want that. That's fine, I'll just remove prefixes. Oh yeah. Do I have like a good atlas for this? No, I don't. I'll do whatever this is. The third atlas. Later league is 5 the highest rank of king. Yeah. It is. Five is the highest now. This is such a cool build. Sad it's not gonna exist next league. Actually devastating. Wait, why? This is definitely the type of build that GGD wanted to nerf this league, right? Because it has a bugged amulet that makes it work. So like they definitely wanted to nerf it this league, but they clearly just like let us keep it to be nice. Is it bugged? Yeah, because if you equip it and unequip it in a map, it works like it should. So it's definitely bugged, right? Or it wouldn't work properly the way you would anticipate the wording. Do you know what I mean? That makes sense, yeah. It was a new, never seen before setup too, yeah. Oh wait, what build were you doing that was a new, never seen before setup? Good to see you, Bank. How you doing? I miss playing Trader League with you. EE Trickster. Oh yeah, I mean, Ephemeral Edge is like very, very unique. That is really cool. I'm glad you got to try out something that like we've never seen before. Very relaxing music. I mean, I can do something else if you want. Too bad it'll get nerfed next day. Will it though? Will it really? Will it really? We say that, but will it really? CDR. Will it really? You would think, but will it? I'm on 36, so I'm already like done. I'm just gonna see if I can do the Ubers and stuff. I played 30 tier 17 maps. Do you take interest in the WoW race for World First? I don't know if it started yet, has it? If it has, then no, I haven't been taking interest this time. I usually watch XL play. They're pretty fast to do, the challenges. Like they used to be really hard back when they were like t-shirts and stuff as surprises, but now they're like pretty free. Yeah, I'll be playing less Epoch. I'm gonna go over the patch notes soon. I should be going over the patch notes now. What a yoke. What a yoke. Yeah, whistle. Oh, you're good. I don't mind being asked. If you don't want to get repeat questions, don't become a streamer. Honestly, this one's just doable. What build is this? This is Forbidden Rite of Soul Sacrifice by Jungron. No, my day's not great. I'm so tired and I woke up terribly. It's all good though. Not every day can be the best. Nice. Okay. I mean, I understand it against Uber Shipper. Because if I die, I'll just go read the last Epoch patch notes anyway. I should be fine, right? Oh, they've changed the slam now. Slam's easier now. Right? Well, I mean, I can't survive a Shepherd Slam. Oh, maybe I can if I'm manual cast. I'll put that there so I can see the fucking charges. Do you think I'll die, chat? Have you seen what Quinn is vibe coding? You're included? Yeah, I can't believe he did that without asking for permission. Wild. I'm gonna sue him for $1 billion. I feel like I'm the highlight of the game as well. I have my lawyers drafting up a lawsuit right now. Probably was a good run, but you think I'm gonna die?
Is your final warning. You force my hand again. So
Oh shit, I just realized I have a fucking mercenary with me.
mine. And shall open my order.
I was not ready for him to open with a slam, bro.
Inconsequential.
This is the Quinn692 enjoyer. Do you know that subreddit keeps popping up all the time? Those people actually need help. I don't understand why he doesn't get the subreddit taken down, but I guess it would fuel them more. To be fair. But it's like, I just, like, if I don't like something, I just don't watch it. I don't understand being, I don't understand being a hate watcher.
Behold the face of your unmaking.
I don't think he can take it down, though. Yeah. No, he definitely can. He 100% can take it down. It's because, like, it's just hateful content. Like, you're not allowed to have a Reddit to harass people. This is Gauntlet? No. Just a normal hardcore is it? It's not a private league. This is so much easier now to dodge. Take me some getting used to, but it's not harassment though? What do you mean? Have you seen the post on the Reddit? It's definitely like bullying. Like he could easily get it taken down. Especially after what happened to that like Fox girl. You're not, you can read the rules. You're not supposed to have a subreddit just dedicated to shitting on someone. That's actually nuts. That's why the Fox girl killed herself. What happened? There was a girl who she rescued and took care of foxes that were struggling for a living. And there were people that didn't like her. And they made a subreddit just to bully her, and she killed herself. She's like the most wholesome videos too. Hi Derek, it's you. Yo, I got a Star Forge. I got a Star Forge. Are you jealous, chat? Well, don't be, because you can get your own Star Forge. Head on over to starforgepcs.com and pick up a Star Forge today. That was smooth. Is that an ad? Yeah, hashtag ad. That was smooth. Show your mark. Mark doesn't really have much. It's like a widow hail. Some random shit. People are spending way too much time on negativity. Yeah. Well, there. Yeah, I'll play Last Super for a few days. Also, you didn't stream yesterday, Derek. I had to watch the Goldiniums for drops. I'm just kidding, I didn't watch him. Obviously. My god, that is slow. I'm too depressed to stream, thanks. That's what happens when it's oddly sunny in Scotland, yeah. Yeah, Kev is Scottish as well. So whenever me and Kev play Tarkov, he's like, I'm from Scotland, I love haggis and kilts. I'm from Scotland. That can almost kill me. Oh my god, that's why my balls are sticking to the chair with sweat. I believe it. Why does the character take up the entire screen? So I have loads of like race rewards from the past. And they make your character bigger. Oh, damn Merced. Yeah, it's a very good build. But yeah, old race rewards. Oh, last thing you need in PoE is a bigger character. Yes, it is actually a downside, but I love it. I love it. League is over? No, I mean the league is over for some people, right? Right, I need a few more Ubers. Reality fragments. Where's the best place to farm that? A bomb? More likely to draw from a bomb and ziggurat. I'll do ziggurat. Are these challenges always available? Yeah, so it's basically like a free battle pass. There's 40 challenges, and then you get cosmetics. So you get like that armor set for free. Let's see. Let's remove the prefixes. Remove suffixes. This one's tanky, but it's sort of durable. Don't need to remove anything. Remove prefixes. Right, well, which was this one? Qualify prefixes. So what's the point of the challenges? It's just skins, yeah. Just skins. And so at 36 you get like the high skin, and at 40 you get like a totem. You can stick in your hideout as a decoration. Should remove that from my filter now. Skins are better than buffs anyway. By the way, with like Twitch drops and stuff when it comes to Albion, have Albion ever done like in-game items for Twitch drops? Like not cosmetics? Because I know Tarkov did that. At Tarkov they like straight up like guns and stuff for Twitch drops, so everybody would. No? Huh. Fascinating. They seem like the type of company that would do that, but maybe I'm wrong. Brrr. Oh yeah, I mean this build is 100% getting nerfed. Like this is not a maybe getting nerfed. We know this one's getting nerfed because it's a bugged interaction. Because if you I'll show you after this boss, but if I unequip and equip this amulet, then it doesn't work anymore. So we know that it's not supposed to work like this. Yeah, Derek. Damn. Yeah, like watch this. See that? Now it's actually costing Entity Shield. See, we need like crazy like ES on here to actually do it in combat. On Steam charts, Albion had a 15% increase in average player count last month at the Crucible event. I used to standalone client. I'm role playing as a veteran. Some guy was flaming me after our gank group yesterday and said I was a new player and I only started 1 month ago or a month and a half ago Uh, and then he said, not just bad, but a liar too. I take it as a compliment. Do I have suppression on this? I don't. I love it though. Like that is actually such a compliment. Yeah, like first he started talking to me in like Turkish. He started flaming me in Turkish. And I was like, maybe speak English so I can understand your insults. And then he said like, how dare you talk to me like that? It was fun. It was a fun conversation. I'll never understand insulting somebody in a foreign language. Like if I want to insult somebody, I want them to understand what I'm saying. You know? Like that's why I'm insulting them. I want them to realize how retarded they are. I'm not saying it for my benefit. Remember the dude in my chat flaming you for calling, and then he started saying you're not new because you knew cardinal directions? Yes, that was my favorite actually. Like literally, like I was doing calling, and it was my first or second time calling a fight group, and some guy like was saying that we were lying about me being new because I knew west and east and south and north. That was his reason that I couldn't be a new player. To be fair, he's not wrong. Like people are that dumb. I remember even like a friend of mine that I was playing Super Vibe with, when I was like, they're in the east, he was like, where's east? And I was like, what do you mean where's east? East is in the east. And he's like, use left, right, top, down. I'm like, question mark? What is occurring? Something tells me that Albion players may be dumber than PoE players. I mean, we do have a lot of dumb players too, to be fair. We do have a lot of dumb players. There was a really, really cool moment. There was a streamer that was viewbotting on PoE. His name was Blasting Cap. And he accidentally alt-tabbed and showed his viewbot program, and it was like he was ordering like 500 viewbots or something. And when caught, he started saying that it was just a joke, that he did it intentionally, and then it was just a screenshot. And then people pointed out that his mouse cursor changed when he hovered over something. Like it went from like the pointer to the hand, and he was like, "Oh, but it's an interactive screenshot." And Twitch staff were in my chat, and they were like, "Are you seeing this shit?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it." It is so funny, dude. Interactive screenshot, I'll never forget. Everybody in the Albion category is viewbotting shamelessly. I hate all the viewbotting stuff. I think Twitch cracked down on it a little bit though. I see a lot of channels fell off, so people need to switch websites or something. It'll never end? No, you're right. It will never end. Well, so there's one thing that can end it. Well, there's one thing that maybe not end it, but there is one thing that can significantly improve it. And that is, imagine if a few people got like serious jail time for viewbotting, like 2 to 6 years. I think that would actually put a very big dent in it. That would put a very big dent in it. And that is what should happen. Because it is fraud. So I don't know what like fraud sentences are like. But I'm guessing like it's at least like a year. Hi Glorp man! Thank you Ulti, how you doing? Yeah, Trader. I almost died. Oh God. Katarina has hands. This fight isn't even that hard to see, Fraud is usually money related. At least here, jail time is right. Yeah, I don't know. Money related punishment. Really? Surely fraud could be jail time. It's crazy. Okay, I need 2 more. I can maybe do Awakener. I need to farm another fragment though. How come PoE 2 has less views and players than PoE 1? And how come you aren't playing PoE 2? Genuine question. So both PoE 1 and PoE 2 are cyclical games. So here, I'll show PoE as an example. So if you look here, you can see the launches of every league every 3 months, right? People play a league star and they play for 1 month. Some people play for 2 months. And then after 3 months or 4 months, it dies. And then boom, new season. Oh my God, the game's not dead. Everyone's playing again. And then cycle forever. So right now, there's 11 days until a new PoE 2 season, so no one's playing. What is the average viewer to chatter ratio? Obviously, some streams have a lot more chat interaction, but you probably know a rough number. I don't. It's completely random based on the stream. Because, like, for example, right, there are so many streamers that encourage really, really high chat activity because they don't want to read their chat, right? So, like, some streams, like, for example, Quinn, Forsten, etc., will have a lot higher chat interaction because they don't really interact with their chat in the same way that a lot of channels do. Whereas, like, I try to read every single line. Like, I've always, like, discouraged copy pastas, and I've always discouraged, like, emote spam and pyramids, because I want to read every single line in my chat. Whereas, like, especially, this is more prevalent back in the day, when people would be spamming, like, Ocean Man and the Kappa song and stuff. But, like, I would say, like, the difference could be, like, 40 times more chatters in a channel that has, like, emote spam and meme spam compared to a channel that you actually want to read the chat in. Like, it wasn't until recently, I mean, it still happens sometimes, but it wasn't until recently that I got accused of viewbotting a lot. And then I would say, like, everybody that's lurking, right, lurker in chat, and there would be, like, a fucking absolute flood wall. I remember, yeah. What if they get a sponsor based on could be sponsors sue them for fraud? Yes. So, for example, when Path of Exile sponsored Fextra Life, I messaged them and I was like, you are aware that their view count is, like, not correct by any means, right? And that it's, like, super inflated by their embed, and they were like, no, we were not aware of that. And then they stopped sponsoring. I love Lyric. It was funny, I was talking to my Twitch rep, I was talking to my Twitch rep about the viewbotting thing, and I said as a joke to her, I was like, it would be funny if I go down to 1 viewer after this, and the guy that said, "Hi Ziz, I'm your only viewer. To prove it, I will paste it from all of my different accounts." It's like an old school Twitch meme. And then she said, "You're not, I checked." So that was nice. Confirm not viewbotting. Because obviously, like, it's very, very easy for Twitch to see who's viewbotting, right? That's literally, like, plain text. The problem is, how do you know that it's the streamer doing it, and, like, not somebody that either hates or loves the streamer and wants to see them either punished or wants to help them? Oh, I've been lazy with trying to find a Crusader orb. But yeah, you can make a way better rare one. It's just, it has 20% increased energy shield on it and 30 flat. And some int. So it's just decent when you're lazy. If my viewership was suddenly 3x higher, whatever return number, I probably would talk about botting, reach out to Twitch myself. I've been view botted at least once, maybe twice. I've been follow botted once too. It actually really pissed me off. I'll show you why. What's it under? See, that's the copy pasta. So I was really annoyed. And like, stuff like this still happens. But it happens less obvious now. Like, I still get followed by it for sure. But like here, I got 100,000 followers. And then it happened to a lot of other PoE streamers the same day. But then Commander Root made a tool so we could delete him. But thankfully, that is easy in this one because it all happened in the literal same second, right? So it's very easy to detect. If I remember right, Methel had it happen to her, like Soda or someone. Let me look. So I was able to delete those, but it still happens. So you can see, like, you can see follow bot purgers every week because now they don't follow them the same time anymore. Yeah, so you can see Methel had the same spike at the same time. Just a smaller one. He just couldn't afford as many followers as me, chat. Yo, Methel's about to hit 20,000 hours streamed. Actually, he's over that because he streamed before this had stats. So did I. I must be close to 30. But if you're wondering why they follow about legit streamers, it's to it's money laundering basically. Like it's bot laundering because it made it, well, back then at least, made it harder for Twitch to detect like what account was like legit or not. Like say you're follow botting, right? What's the 2025 bump? That is Path of Exile too, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Stonks. Peak viewers. 77. Yeah, that was a good time. Bam. Chain, phase, and just decline suffixes. Do you know I should do feared? Should I do feared? I kind of want to. Wait, what? Lol her. That's funny. Especially since she's Danish. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, no, honestly, PoE 2 was crazy. PoE 2 was so crazy. That was actually nuts. To be fair, there's a very, very real chance that that was my peak in life. Unironically. Like, obviously, like, nothing in life is guaranteed, but it is very likely. Until PoE 3. So, the only, like, realistic peak for that, in type of, like, in that sense, like, stream viewership and that kind of thing, is the PoE 2 launch. Is the only thing that, like, has a chance. What about Chris Wilson's next game? It's not going to be as popular. It's very rare for a game to be as popular as PoE 2. So, like this is very hard to beat. I kind of hate that that is the people that are above me. But it is what it is, chat. It is what it is. It is what it is. Well, there. Ah, nice medal. How is Fextrader still indexed? Well, it's not banned or anything. He just stopped streaming. Which is weird because they were adamant that they were going to keep streaming after Twitch removed the embedding. Because it wasn't a big percentage of their viewership. Coincidentally, they stopped streaming right afterwards. That was really weird. I'm not an expert, but it makes me think that maybe it was a bigger part of their viewership. What's wrong with me Young? I have no idea who that is. I was talking about Fextra and Adin Ross. Adin Ross is actually like one of the worst. Like actually a cancer on humanity. Like watching him like the things he did with like chatters joking about like killing their siblings and stuff was like absolutely cursed. Embedding still gives plus viewers though. Several types of embedding if disabled, specifically the one Fextra did. I'm sorry, what? So Adin Ross was doing like viewer call-ins, and obviously for those that don't know, he really dislikes Hassan, and his fan base is like very, very young children, right? Like 12 to 16-year-olds. And he was doing viewer call-ins, and one of his viewers said that his brother is a Hassan viewer, and Adin started saying that he would give him $50,000 if he killed or like was it slit his brother's throat, something like that. I can't remember, but it was pretty bad. And there was like several things like that over like a 1 week period. It was like several really like cursed things. Sounds like you're better off not knowing who he is. Yeah. There are a few people I dislike as much. Oh shit. Yeah. There's another Twitch streamer I really dislike too, but maybe there might be justice being seen. Fuck, what's the guy that's stuck in Korea called? I try not to remember his name too much, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited this fucker's going to jail. Yeah. Johnny Somali. So, if you guys know, like, this is a feels good story. This is a feels good story. So Johnny Somali is a streamer terrorist, basically. Like, he literally, like, what he does is he terrorizes people. That is literally his content. So he went to Japan and he started like harassing people. He would walk up to people on the train and make like squinty eyes and go like, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. And like loads of racist stuff. And he would like go into convenience stores and like knock things over on purpose and just like be like an absolute shithole. Oh god. Is that a double? It is a double. Could have died there. And then he was taken by the police in Japan, and then he made some sort of sub-story about cultural differences, and then they let him go. And then obviously since they let him go, he was like, haha, these fucking retards, they thought they bought me. They bought my explanation. And then he went to Korea, started doing the same thing, even more racist. Korea streamers find him, beat the shit out of him, and then he goes to jail, and He's facing jail time. Do you know what he does? He starts trying to make AI-generated deepfakes of the people prosecuting him to try to blackmail them into dropping the case, and like triples his sentence. So now he's looking at some really, really, really heavy jail time. That is some like Looney Tunes level of retardation. Actual, literally never go full retard. It escalated from the statues, yeah. Isn't it up to 20 years now? I literally... The thing is, right? The thing is, I really believe in, like, second chances and stuff, but that guy is never going to contribute to society anywhere. Right? You just fucking know. You just fucking know that guy is literally never, ever, ever in his life going to contribute to society. He's facing 35 years right now. That's excellent. That's a warning to all. Dude, I hope I live long enough to see like more content creators face like jail time for fucked up shit they do and scamming their audience and stuff. Does any streamer contribute to the society? Not really, no. I mean, there's a few good ones, right? Like Maya and stuff that does like the bird sanctuary. There's a few good ones. But we're far and few between. Most of us are a waste of space like me, but you know, it is what it is. Who doesn't want to play video games all day? Pirate Software loves ferrets? Yeah, maybe a little too much. There's value in wholesome entertainment? Yeah. I'll work on that. Yeah, Joe. Well, you give people jobs, sis, so you are contributing. That's true. Yeah, it is crazy. To be fair, though, the pirate software thing really is a lesson in hubris and the power of saying, like, putting up your hands and saying, you know what, I'm a fucking retard, I fucked up. Like, it really does. I mean, I get it, it's hard for people to say they were wrong and fucked up, but like... This really like drives the point across.
26 months.
Like, yeah, literally nothing negative would have happened. I saw the like I never say I worked at Blizzard compilation, and that was some shit. I legitimately think the recent Pirate Software drama made me a better person. I already had like a pretty easy time saying like, you know what, that's on me. I fucked up. Even easier after seeing that. Even easier. It made saying my bad so much easier. Yeah, because you realize it actually like it's so important to be able to learn from other people. So there was something I saw another streamer. He's a good friend of mine, a great streamer. But there's one thing he does. He really chews out dumb chatters. Like, he gets super one-guyed. It's not Steel. It's not even a PoE streamer. But he really chews out bad chatters. And I realized when I was watching him, like... And he was justified, by the way. Like, he was super justified. Like, the chatter was being an absolute shitlord. And he was going after him super hard. But it was so unenjoyable to watch. That's why I've been, like, so much less one-guyed. Like, so much less one-guyed. Because it is infinitely better for... No, it's not... It doesn't stream PoE at all. It's so much better for me to just click ban and ignore them and move on than to, like, address it. So much better. Obviously, I'm human, so I'm still gonna pop off now and again, and it feels really good. But, like, It's so much better when I'm able to restrain myself. So much better. Infinitely better. Yo, Crater Man, thank you for the 26 months. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. How's the season going? Get sucked into responding, thinking it's the high ground, but more so than just power abusing with a band, but it's 10x worse. Yeah. This isn't an AI stream? No, not yet. Still getting one guy is pretty unwatchable, pretty fast. Yeah, like it's just yeah, actually Steel's a good example. He does get one guy too. Like we all do, right? And I'm definitely going to get one guy again. But I'm like I am at least trying to restrain myself a lot more. Cam's frozen? No, so I've actually just I'm sitting so still. So you can't even notice. That's a DR vet's joining. No one killed the Uber bus. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Is there like an actual race for them? Not sure, Blakey. This is actually Drax. Yeah, you just couldn't see me move. Can we have more gauntlets? Yeah, we do want to do 2 per year. That's so funny. Derek, check this. We're gonna play last Epoch? Yeah, for a few days. Oh, nice, Marconium. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I declined a guy from that was applying to the guild yesterday, Derek. He's being like really obnoxious, and I was like, this guy's gonna clash with both me and Derek so hard. So like he was messaging me, he was like, hey, I'd really like to join, what kind of content? First off, his English was kind of bad, which I have a very low tolerance for. And then he was like, what kind of content do you guys do? And I was like, CVC, ganking, fame farm, like pretty much everything. And he's like, cool, I really mesh with that. I really want to be a part of this. How do I get in? Do I have to join Discord? And I was like, yes. And he's like, okay, I'll download Discord and make an account. I was like, oh dear. And then he was like, okay, I've applied. Can you accept me? And I was like, I don't handle recruitment and we're yanking right now. And then like 3 hours later, he messages me and I'm like, again, I don't handle recruitment. You just got to wait for tomorrow. You just got to be a bit patient, buddy. And he goes like, yeah, I just want to get in the guild, buddy. And I just like, yeah, you're not a good fit for this guild. You're not a good fit for this guild. As soon as he hit me back with the buddy, I was like, nah. Nah, I just put him on ignore. I'd instantly go one guy if he said buddy to me. Yeah. The double buddy. Yeah, I just... When he hit me with the buddy, I was like, nah. Nah. I'm not your buddy, guy. Different, I called him buddy first, but it was in a better context. You don't say buddy back like that. That was fuck. Will you go travel to Gamescom in Germany? So, I really, really wanted to, and I was planning to, but since PoE2 is releasing so fucking close to Gamescom, I can't. But Gamescom is my favorite convention. Not like the main public days, they fucking suck, and I literally feel like a sheep. I've never seen so many people in my entire life, and it is fucked, and you are guaranteed to be sick. But like the business days were really, really nice for me personally. Like the ones where you have like, less people in there. You can go Summoner as well. SRS. Honestly, okay, realistically, and more gamers should do this, you should buy foot pedals. You should buy foot pedals so that you could have like control and spacebar on like, there's some with 2 buttons and some with 3 buttons, and like if you're gonna be in a cast, they're like $20 or something. You should look into foot pedals and you can play any build in any game you want. Because like between your mouse and foot pedals, that like you really don't need more buttons than that. Even this build is like 3 buttons, right? So, and you can automate flasks with instilling orbs. Like literally just get foot pedals. You won't even be inconvenienced. Like I fucking hate MMO mouse, but they are the solution here. Yeah, log out on foot pedals. A really good idea if you're playing hardcore. Wait, what? What? Foot pedal. Like a mouse button for your feet. It's super OP. I'm gonna get one anyway. I just like keep forgetting to buy one. But like, I really like playing while eating. What about a toe keyboard? Nah, I mean, it's much easier to just have like, it's like a car pedal. I bought a $10 single pedal for push to talk and everybody acted like I was insane. I mean, it's not normal, right? It's not like, it's not something people usually do. That's why. But I don't really care what people usually do. I actually needed this advice. Yeah, it's super OP. I really want to get one. I've just been lazy. I genuinely think there's so much value in it. And also, even if you don't need one now, just being a little bit used to pushing the buttons and using them now and again would give you such an advantage if you ever have an accident, like, you know, your fucking hand gets pulled off by a train or like you break an arm or something. Like, just no downside to this. Avoid poison. Wait, I have Feared ready, don't I?
Long day.
Oh god. Dude, Harry Potter music is unparalleled. Rage bait? I mean, 80% of my stream is rage bait. Awaken Swift Affliction. Could almost use. Skulls could have been big. Not really making any more builds this season. Felt so fun though. If you see Thomas, just walk away. This now has me terrified of all forms of transportation. I mean, it is very dangerous. An insanely high-speed metal object. Trains are fairly safe though. Pretty unlikely to die in a train or a plane. Do you know, plane is like the safest form of transportation by like a metric landslide, and it is yet the scariest. I've flown so much. To be fair, I didn't have a fear of flying until my China trip, but like, so scary. So scared of flying. I literally am so uncomfortable flying. I take diazepam. I don't know what that is. Says claps when he lands. I have clapped one time. No, I mean I clapped as a child, obviously. But I clapped one time as an adult. on a plane. It was so it was like a 12-hour flight, and we flew through a lightning storm, and it was so bad turbulence. The entire plane was like shaking so hard. And at this point, I've already been on like over 100 flights, and I'm like, I'm a pretty chill flyer. I'm not really worried. I always just look at the flight attendants, and I listen to like the warning bings, right? Because it's like if it goes like bing, bing, that's like a hey, we need a flight attendant to like get us something in the cockpit. But if it's 3, then it's like something's bad's happening. So in general, I'm pretty chill. I'm chill as a cucumber. And then one of the flight attendants were crying, and then somebody in the middle of all this turbulence went to get something from their bag, and the male flight attendant yelled like, "Sit the fuck back down!" And I'm like, okay, when the flight attendants are losing their shit, I am no longer calm. I am no longer having a good time. And we all fucking clapped when we landed. It was mandatory clapping. I was like, I am no longer calm. It was like this on the plane. Like the fucking the luggage compartments were opening and shit. I was not having a good time. Have you ever been the emergency exit guy? Yeah, but I've never had to open it. It was very scary. To very nothing went wrong. It's just scary. Flying in a lightning storm, not fun. It looked really cool. Dude, I love lightning actually. Lightning looks so fucking sick. Real story. So every story and everything I say on my stream is made up and fictitious, especially if I'm talking about something that is like legally ambiguous. Nothing I say on stream is an admission of guilt. GDs, Israel and the community. Congrats on the knife. Have I won something else that I'm not aware of, or are you talking about the swords from Albion? But that sword's not a knife. It's like, as tall as I am. There's a certain whale story that always makes me giggle. Don't tell me they're all fictitious. No, I mean, like, I obviously, I don't make those stories. It's why I have the same fucking repeat stories, right? Because I can't really get any new ones. The whale story is great. Yeah, sword? No, you're good. Yeah, no, I'm super excited. I don't have it yet, though. Hopefully I will get it. I live in the UK and I don't have a sword license. I never lie about size. Oh, nice loaded door. That's awesome. A sword license? I don't know if you need a license to have a blade, but the UK are pretty scared of weapons. I was joking because the UK needs a license for everything. Was aiming. Kind of cringe to not have a sword license. Been brandishing swords since I was a wee lad. Yeah, I do know katanas are banned, right? I think it's also about the sharpness of the sword. So they've actually blunted the swords, which should make it easier. You literally do need a license for the internet now. You need a porn license. So stupid. Claim your night. Claim. I'm so happy that the UK solved crime. Well, at least where I live, crime is really, really low. It was the lowest city for crime like 3 years in a row. Not like the last years, but it is really low. I think you live in Ireland? Belfast, Northern Ireland. I mean, there are a lot of arguments to move. I would make a lot more money in Ireland because it's like 7% company tax or something stupid. Yeah, Derek. God damn it. This is forbidden, right? Of soul sacrifice. I need to be right back, chat. Be right back. Give me 5 minutes. Oh. Chat, how many parents do I have in chat? I actually have a new story. I have a new story. How many parents do I have? How many parents do I have? Has anyone ever had the experience of when their child learned how the lock works and they decided to leave your house without you? Bit of story on the toilet? No, I was just checking with my wife that I could share it. So we woke up today, and we woke up today, and Helena's like, Liam's outside, and we just, it's the worst awakening I've ever had. We literally just bolted in underwear outside, and Liam, who's by the way 3.5, just walked outside and started walking. Like he unlocked the door on his own, which is obviously never done before, and started walking. And thankfully, 2 adults saw him and literally like asked him like where he lives, and they actually walked him back here. Did Loki teach him that? It was so scary. That's why I slept so bad today. That's why I was so fucking tired. It was a horrible way to wake up. No fucking way, yeah. So they like they walked him back to our house. He just like full on left. My grandma had dementia, started doing that shit, yeah. Thankfully he like knew where he lived. And was really good at like it's the worst reason we have chains on top of our doors. Get that one of them door chains up. Well, I'm gonna replace all the doors in our house so that they have proper locks, and the front door is gonna be like proper like bolted. Those are kind of people, yeah. It was so scary, dude. It was so scary. Oof. Really horrible morning. Like, it could have gone so wrong. There are like cars right outside. But like, we live on a road, right? So he could have just been hit by a car. Somebody could have taken him. Terrible experience. How great was the adrenaline dump? I woke up, and you know how you're usually tired when you wake up? I was like 5 minutes wide awake. Like instantaneously, my brain was like, it's go time. It was crazy. Terrifying. Speaking of, unrelated note, does anyone know about like a ball and chain for a 3.5-year-old? That is like very lockpick proof and everything? Unrelated note. Maybe some manacles, shackles, any type of restraint system for children? Crazy. Dog shock collar. What's that thing you put on criminals so they like can't leave house arrest? Why does your child have such high lockpicking level? I don't know. Our cat does too. Ankle monitor. My parents used to have me on a leash. So my parents said that like I would sometimes, if they left me for even a second, I would suddenly be holding a stranger's hand and walking away with them. Like, I was so easy to kidnap. I literally would have been... I was a free child. Like, kidnapper's dream. There was like 4 different instances of me just walking away, holding a stranger's hand, and being like, cool! New parent! Oh, no, I didn't nurture us. Is that how your wife caught you? Yeah, she basically kidnapped me. Yeah, I mean, I picked her. You need 90 max stress if you can't get 100% spell suppression. Or like a shit ton of ES. Like, I don't have spell suppression. This isn't a particularly stanky build. I have 81% max stress. And then I have 15k ES, no spell suppression. It says never give up on your dreams. Uncompressed mix. Oh wow, Mikos. That's so scary. Yeah, kids are crazy, dude. Definitely like the scariest parenting experience so far. It really sucks. Like 3.5 is like the worst year as a parent because they're starting to be able to do stuff, but you can't explain anything to them. Like, not really. What are you telling us? Your cat and kid got crazy lockpicking skills and crime have increased in the last few years in your town? Shit. Pot. I'm so lucky that like someone nice found him though. Like there are bad people out there. I think it's a rough world. Like I easily could have woken up with -1 child today. And actually terrifying. Wait till the teens when they hate you and can befriend worse people. You know, I never hated my parents. Not really. That's why you have a spare? See, and people wonder why I want 4 kids. So easy to misplace them. It is really, really good for kidneys too. 1 kid and 2 spare kidneys. Well, off the couch? Oh, yeah, I mean, like, yeah. Them learning to walk, I I call the years between 1 and 2, I call that the suicide years. Because for those that aren't parents yet and don't know this, and I'm sure other parents can back me up, when your child learns to crawl and walk, they are on like a hellbent challenge to kill themselves. They see sharp edges, they run at it. They see stairs, they run at it. Like, it's insane. So it's like a bit of a mini game between you and your child. Toddlers are wild, yeah. They have no fear at all. They bend over to look at something and fall, yeah. Fork in the power socket. I did that. Cosmetics make me big. My dad got me like a Lego train, but then the lamp didn't work. Like the power didn't work. But I understood electricity. So I'm like somewhere between 3 and 5 in this story. I don't really remember. And then I ripped out the cables out of the battery, the Lego battery. And then I looked at the 2 cables. And then I looked at the cable going into the power socket. And then I looked at the power socket and I was like, I have 2 cables. There's 2 holes. And then, yeah, I stuck the cables in the power socket, and suddenly my parents were holding me, and I don't remember what happened. And after that, all the power sockets were bolted up, like they had like childproof stuff on them. Is that how you got that fucking voice? It's interesting because my voice is deeper in Norwegian. Not much, but a little bit. With the lightning on it. I've always liked lightning. More because of Norse mythology and Zeus was cool. I melted half my thumb off around that age with an electricity socket. That's cursed. I really want the Maven fragments, Mr. Map. Chaos, Synth Boss. And these enemies when you have friends? I mean, good banter is good banter. Good banter is good banter. I remember there was a Reddit post a few years ago I saw, and it was like a bunch of friends welcoming somebody that was coming home from like living abroad, and it was like spot the best friend, and like everybody had like really, really sweet signs like we missed you, welcome back, and there was one guy standing on the side and his sign was like kill yourself. And you just know that was that guy's best friend for sure. Good times. What's the music? Assassin's Creed 2. A wee bit of banter. Do 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 do. You see the new map for PoE 2 Act 4? I did not. Wait, what do you mean? PoE 2 Act 4. New map. Now I'm a career electrician? Oh wow. I was studying to become an electrician. I was like very, very lost in life and I didn't know what I wanted to do or be. And when I was like, I asked somebody if there was anything gaming related or PC related with the, while studying to become an electrician. They were like, well, we play Counter-Strike Go in the breaks. And I was like, good enough for me. I didn't like it. Do you want to see it? Sure, yeah. Oh, cool. Cool. Thanks, March. Act 4. I decided what to be yet when you're growing up? No, I'm still working on it. I am still working on it. Any day now. Yeah, where was the shed? No, I spawned they didn't. What Sensei would you suggest for a second character on it? Oh, I haven't really looked into what's actually better between Occultist and Pathfinder, but they're both really good. I went Occultist, obviously. I went to the Pops. Do you think they'll keep Mercenary for the next league? I don't. I kind of hope they don't, because they're not going to give us more than 3 slots, and I don't think it's... I think it's unhealthy for the game with less than 3 slots. I hope they don't give us mercs. I think it's just a dog shit mechanic. Yeah, I really like it personally, but I don't think it's necessarily good for the game, and there's so many broken things with it. Like, it is so strong. It is so much power creep. I'm a big fan of borrowed power. I don't want to gain too much permanent power each league. Mercs would work better in PoE2. I agree. I'd rather see mercs in PoE2. Less broken items already in the game. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with that. They work way better in PoE2. Way better. I'd rather see them in PoE2. Want a pancake? I would love a pancake. I should go read the last Epoch push notes. Yeah. Definitely Pedro. Holy Relic's very strong. No more Albion. So I do play Albion every day. Off stream. I don't really stream it at the moment. I was up till 4 AM playing Albion. It is now my 3rd favorite game of all time. You make tier 8 affixes now? Oh, that's nuts. I didn't even see that. That's actually nuts. What do you like about Albion? Full loot PvP. Killing other people and making them lose stuff. It's my favorite thing. It's also like the people I play with. Like, we have a really good community. We're recruiting if people want to join. Literally, like, the only requirement is that you're actively playing and you speak English and have a microphone. It's the only requirement. You don't need to be a good player. It will like help you learn, as long as you're not like dumb. If you're dumb, you can't join. Can you shoot me an invite? There's application instructions. Jesus Christ. There's, oh my god, I actually might die here. Wait, what is even doing so much damage? Just the lightning. I actually might die here. You also do need to have a bit of tough skin. Like, it is a PvP game. Like, a good example is like Derek will yell at you if you do something stupid, but afterwards, when we all calm down, he'll be like, do a really good explanation of what happened. But you have to have some tough skin. For sure. Actually might die here. We do a lot of aftercare, yeah. Genuinely. But yeah, there's just say in your application, Ziz told me to apply. So I have recruitment officers. It's a very fun guild. We do ZVC, we have like loads of like PvE content happening. I do gank squads. It's a bit scared. I believe this is just from lightning. On this, nothing. Omens are for life builds. That's so scary. I think that's my fifth reality fragment. I think we can do Uber Maven. No. Do I really only have 4? Fuck me, dude. What does it go to League Start build to transition into this on hardcore? I mean, I did Berserker slams and then farmed the gear for this. So I did like Earth Shatter slams, farmed the gear for this, and then made a new occultist. That was definitely what I would do again for sure. Slams are such a good League starter on hardcore. It loads endurance charges, right on key. I always think this is the Who whenever the song starts. Yeah, I hope they nerf Sams. It's been strong for 2 seasons now, one which lasted 8 months, so they can nerf it. And a fucking auto attack. Just need one more reality fragment, chat. I'm watching Dexter at the moment. It's surprisingly good. How come they aren't playing PoE 2? New season in 11 days. It's a seasonal game. There's no reason to play PoE 2 right now. If anything, this is arguably the worst time to play PoE 2. I play PoE 2 for like a month. And I play PoE for a month. And PoE 1 is a lot better, obviously. But PoE 2 soon. What's the new Alien show? No? Awakening fragment. Okay, we can do Cyrus. Very scary on this build though. Just gotta focus Emma there. That'll corrupt for Peter. Damn. It's on Hulu. Alien vs Predator. The list of actors in a TV show. Wait, there's a literal Alien TV show? As in like, Alien? Let's see that again. Thanks, man. Ah, is he good? Forgetting back into Albion recently, I started watching Dexter for the first time. They got through 2 episodes, but it seemed good. Yeah, I mean Dexter, like the actual Dexter, is really, really good. And then there's some spin-offs. There's like the one where he's like in a cold setting, which is not very good. It is watchable though. It's not like unwatchable garbage. It's just not very good. And then there's a new one that came out now that is really good. And then there's First Blood, which is like a full spin-off without any of the original actors, pretty much. By the way though, I am shocked at like how well the lineup is. Not so much on Dexter, but on the others. Like the Masuka guy in First Blood and the guy for what's the guy called? I can't remember, but there's one guy I was like, what the fuck? This is like the best like casting I've seen. Yeah, Angel. Angel's casting, I was like, holy fuck, bro. Like, it's really well cast. It just literally looks like a younger version of them. It's like, you know how like when you see flashbacks and it's a younger person and you're like, nah, this is dumb. On this, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I was just blown away. It's really well casted. But like, I feel like Dexter himself wasn't as good. Like the replacement for Dexter. I don't know if that was just me, but I feel like it wasn't as strong a pick. Okay, there's Cortex. I need a reality fragment. And we all lift. What's Chamber of Impurity? That's Innocence. Isn't that Dread? I think it's Dread. Okay, so I have Cortex, so I just need a reality fragment. I'm not gonna do either. HBO Penguin? Haven't seen that. First Blood is still narrated by the real Dexter? Yeah, I did notice that. Oh, la la la, yeah, it's so annoying. No, it's not a spell. Echoes, it's not a spell. Check it out. I don't really make too much time to watch shows. I mostly only watch shows when I'm like showering, on the bathroom. I very, very rarely watch shows. I really like doing things. I will pretty much exclusively watch shows if I'm playing a game where I can do something in the game while I'm watching the show. Pretty much exclusively. Whenever I'm playing a game that's like super active, like Tarkov, Albion, and stuff like that, then I don't watch shows. Like after stream, when I'm super into PoE, I'll watch shows because like obviously like mapping on PoE is super free. That's why I play software. I mean, it's fine to watch stuff while you're playing hardcore. It's so free. It's so easy. I don't even look at the screen when I'm playing, unless I'm doing bosses. One of the most interesting like series experiences for me was True Blood, because usually when I'm coming to the end of a season, I look like how many seasons there are and if there's a new one. For some reason, I didn't do this for True Blood. So I didn't know that the last season was the last season. So on the last episode, loads of people are dying and crazy shit is happening, and I'm like, wow, how are they going to recover from this? This is a crazy pivot in the story. And then it was the last episode, and I was like, oh, that makes sense. That was a good ending. I was just like, what the fuck? So, you know, it's a bit of a downside of the format of movies and shows that you know how far through the episode you are, which is why back in the day in the 90s shows were so episodic. They had like a beginning and an end to every episode, which obviously is less the case now. There's a reality fragment. All right, let's go do the Ubers. I'm gonna go toilet and then we're gonna do Ubers. There's no spoilers. There were no spoilers there. I am back. I am back. Okay, are you guys ready? Let's do Uber Maven. Sis versus Maven. Maven wins. Sis wins.
Well, all right. It won't get better than
Bottle of water. I would love a 3 charges. That's annoying. Nothing in here really curses me.
Greetings.
I'm gonna start for period 2 or last Epoch. PoE. It's just so bad timing. Oh. Prediction started. I saw I'd already started it. Go vote, chat. Go vote. Maven wins or Sis wins. You have a minute. Milestone is value bet. Maven wins. You know, just because I never die to bosses doesn't mean it can't happen, chat. These are hard bosses. This isn't even a gauntlet, yeah. I don't have spell suppression though, so I'm actually very squishy. Counselor, I hit the wrong one? Sure you did. The bosses may be hard, but you're harder. I am harder. Uber Maven, this build is quite easy. Yeah, I mean, Uber Maven in general is very easy. It's crazy betting though. Log or no log? I'm obviously on a log. For if I fuck up a memory game, I'm barely gonna look at the screen. I can't risk losing channel points I never use. So how many do you have? You must have over 1 million or 2. I'm gonna start. There's PoE2 bait builds already going up on YouTube. Yeah, I hate it. It's a good way to like block content creators. I have it over 1 million, yeah. Wow. Get my points. I mean, a lot of things can happen. I am very, very squishy on this. Left, right, top. Right, top, left. I almost died. I also fucked up my arena. Oh, this is bad. How did that like hit me at the top? The ball. That is very unideal. How much does the DJ do? Not too much. I should be alright. He said no log? You asked me, are you gonna log or not? And I said, of course I'm going to log out. If I fail a memory game and stuff. I literally said that the second you asked, you can go back in the world and check. I mean, you can check the VOD. Surprisingly scary. Well, audio, yeah. Yes, yeah, I mean, I am very squishy for having 15k, yes. Because I don't really get much max stress on this build, and it's only when my fuss are up. And I don't have suppression. So I don't know if I can do Awakener. I'm a little unsure. I'm a little unsure. That might be where we die. I didn't see where it started. Oh, nice. What I was hoping for. Jesus. Let's keep being this squishy. No, I know what I said. Thanks for verifying. Oh dear. We're not. Oh shit, I got Steel's Hole. What hole did I get? CI. Blood-soaked blade. I don't even know where that is. The fuck? Ever used that keystone? Is that in range of the max race? What's it in range of? Oh, it's garbage, right? They made one up just to mess with us? What the fuck does it do? Oh, it's the tincture one, right? Yeah, this is super garbage. Okay. Right. I'm gonna open the cortex before we do the prediction, because we're gonna see the mods. So I don't know if I can do this. Here we go. Frenzy. I can't do it. I think we die here. I 90% sure we die here and I'm not farming another Cortex. I'm gonna do it anyway though. I am 90% sure we die here. I don't think I can survive that. How long has that been off? Was I missing 40% damage from Maven? Whoops. I did feel like my damage was low. I play Albion every day. I play it off stream. Welcome to join the guild if you want. Oh, is this swapping jewels? Alright, I gotta focus here. I'm not gonna reach out for this one. It's like, I'm almost guaranteed to die. I'm basically doing an Uber with 50 res. Oh my god. Oh no. Cannon's gonna kill. Oh, I think it's immortal call. This is prime. Yeah, I'm like almost guaranteed to die. Oh, I dodged it. Scared. Oh, that one shots as well. So does that. Oh my god, okay, I'm halfway through. I still don't think I'll make it. For reference, what I'm doing is always to skip. You always skip. You never don't skip. Pen. Oh god. Oh god. Oh fuck me. Last boss. Oh! Okay, we have a chance. Is Pen worse than Max Rest? Yeah. Chaos Respect, thank you for the 32 months.
Chaos Respect just resubscribed for 32 months.
This is Prime. Oh, fuck me. At least have some portals. This is why Cortex isn't included in the gauntlet, by the way. Because we don't, like, we thought it would be cringe to have people, like, fish for mobs that isn't, like, pen. Oh dear. Oh my god, I did it. That's my first time ever doing a pen cortex. Fuck me, I don't even have suppression. What do you guys believe so much? 61% believing is mental. I got one shot by like any move there. That was nuts. Less curse effect too, so I have less damage. That was actually nuts. Good job, me. That was actually insane. I need to kill one more, and I only have one more. I don't think I can do this either. Right, I need a different Quicksilver. Oh. I was like, I rolled over it, but I thought I had the search. Just have enough alts. What's on mine? Shit. Two. Also can't really log at this fight. I can craft movement speed, right? And I need it on this. Oh shit. Actually, that's fine. It's just gonna have to. It's just gonna have to. Oh, 7. Wait. Oh no, I wasted a portal. Oh, I didn't need to waste the portal. Fuck. Where's... Wait, no, I didn't need to waste the portal. Do I not have a corrupting blood? Okay. Could you instilling orbit? I don't want to. I don't want it. Alright, -1 portal. I don't really want to lug a lot in this fight anyway. Man, maybe I should have enkindling orbed. Oh shit, I should have class blower sewn it. Whatever. It's fine.
You want the Atlas? Take it. It's yours. But Orius, I will burn to the ground.
Gauntlet prices will be within 60 days. Feeling too good? Yeah, you would get a message on pathofexile.com. Farm for zone specific? Yeah, it's the 4th Uber for the challenge for 38. 40 is a bit of a pain because I haven't done recollections, realized, because I didn't realize. It's a bit of a grindy challenge. Not difficult, it's just grindy. I'm almost done with it accidentally. Fuck, I fucked up. I accidentally. Yeah, this is Uber. Thanks. This is Prime. Do you know this MDX is so cool in my opinion because it turns my wings purple. I don't think it's supposed to be, but I think it's so cool. Where is he? Oh. Oh. Oh god. Oh, my heart. Oh my god. My dick fell off. Oh, Jesus. Okay, re-entering this fight is actual cancer. Thank fuck, thank you. Jesus. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I can see the DJ on the ground. God, I hate re-entering this fight because there's just 50-50 chance you die. Such a dumb fight. Oh, thank fuck. I almost walked back in. God, I hate that. Jesus Christ. Ah, at least I felt something. That's what she said. Blah. I don't think I've ever come closer to dying. The meteor was surprisingly the closer than the 800 ES, though. I've never seen a meteor drop that close. Is this the meteor clip? Because that was so fucked. So normally, it always looks close. It always looks close because under 1KS? No. I was full ES. It's just it one-shots me. So the way the meteor works is it always drops right after you come out. This is dropping naturally before I come out. Because you can see it here. So I'm not out yet, and it's dropping. So I'm 1 pixel away from dying. You can't see health? I'm full ES. It doesn't do damage. It one-shots. I am literally less than a pixel away from dying. I'm like a pixel away from dying. I even instantly realize I'm gonna link Steel. He's gonna find that hilarious. That's so crazy. I don't know how I'm alive. That's one of my favorite Pee-wee clips now. That's so sick. That's so funny. Alright, we did it. 260 S on the other logout? Yeah, I mean, I was still closer to dying on the meteor. Because that's a clean one-shot. He was done with the beam, so there was no more damage coming when I logged out. He was just gonna auto me after, so I had like another half a second to log out. Whereas on the meteor, it was just, it was over. Well, the gauntlet characters people made are a lot stronger than this one. This is just like something I threw together for fun. $250k talent points in 3 fights. Nice. Try LE plus 2 bonus Zeph. Try LE plus 2? Unrealistic. What do you mean getting synthesized implicit? Oh, you want plus 2 arrow. Still very unrealistic. Okay. I think we read the last Epoch patch notes. Does anyone have a link to the last Epoch patch notes? Also, is Madiki here? How's the weather today? Not great. Anyone have a link to the last Epoch patch notes and we'll read them now? Can you change title and stuff on YouTube and Twitch and switch to last Epoch category? Yeah, it's a bug with the wings. Oh, nesting, that's awesome. Thank you. Alright. It's not about its future. It really is. So what's the trailer? Right. Hi, Cizern here. I'm going to do a quick reading of the patch notes for last Epoch. It does come at a pretty bad date. So obviously I will not be playing as much as normal because 28th of August is the PO2 season. So I'll probably be playing a day or two, maybe 3, but obviously I have to make a lot of PO2 content too before the season comes out. But yeah, this is going to be a video going over the patch notes. For the people that are interested in PoE2, I've already seen that there are people doing build guides for PoE2 already. This is a great time to go figure out what creators not to watch, because there are no patch notes yet. We have no idea what build's going to be good whatsoever. Wild to make videos this early. Wild, I'm telling you. Right. Wait, does this open a new link? How does this work? Oh, okay, it just scrolls down to it. Right, Wild Hunt. Primal Hunt. Campaign zones, monoliths, now have a chance to spawn a mysterious rift or a torn rift. Dangerous rift beasts. Do you know, I don't know if other people feel this way, but I really wish last Epoch did like an equivalent of like Breach or Abyss or something that just spawns a ton of monsters. Because I feel like now there's been a lot of repeats of us fighting one strong monster. And usually that monster hasn't been that strong either. Like, I really wish that the Nemesis system was a bit, like, rippier. Every league mechanic is Rogue Exiles in Last Epoch. Yeah. It is like, yeah, I agree. I wish they would do, like, some Breach or Abyss, Ritual. Like, it doesn't have to be that, right? They could make something else, but not just, like, one singular enemy we're fighting. No, I'm not saying Harbinger's not a good mechanic. But now it's the only mechanic we're getting, right? Like every league, every edition is like it's been the mages, then it's the harbingers, the nemesis. I don't really like the mages. They were a super early edition, right? They was just to add something, and I would rather they did that back then than not have anything. So I like the mages, but they could retire or rework the mages now. The first time you find a rift, it will be a mysterious rift. Okay, cool. So a bit like Scourge from PoE. You will not find any rifts and echoes that have a tomb or cemetery. Cool. Rift beasts are powerful boss enemies, wide variety of traits and abilities, and will evolve as you continue the hunt. So it's very similar to Nemesis then. I hope they are dangerous. I hope it's something you should avoid, at least like the final upgrade off on hardcore. Maybe I play softcore this time because I'm playing so little. Like, I usually play hardcore to, like, drag out the time to make it, like, last longer. But I have 2 or 3 days now, so maybe I finally go some sort of glass cannon build and stuff where I've never done that before. We'll drop Ancient Bones. Primordial Materials. Do you think these names are chosen? Ancient and Primordial? Like, do you think that's a D3 pun? Didn't Ancient and Primordial items? No, it just seems funny. Seems like a pun. I like it. We'll occasionally drop a Primordial Unique. Primordial Unique is increased by the number of evolutions it has. Okay. Evolution traits give Rift Beasts new abilities. Summon new additional enemies. Okay, cool. This sounds cool. I do like that because that's similar to that boss they have. That, like, has different things. Each lineage starts with 4. Wow. Is this a little bit like the Nemesis system in, like, Lord of the Rings games? All Rift Beasts in the lineage will gain the new trait. Oh, that's really cool. So it's like a skill tree, but you make them harder. Okay, that's neat. Torn Rifts and advancing lineages. Rift Beasts spawned this way will continue to drop the loot associated. Torn Rifts instead of Mysterious Rifts. It's like build, it's like Metamorph, build your boss. Yeah. Once you have defeated 2 to 4 Rift Beasts, your next Rift will be Mysterious Rift. Evolve the Rift or end the lineage. When you end a lineage, a non-primordial unique named Evolution's End will drop. Okay. Cool. You'll be able to trade Scarvin. Wait. Crystallized hearts. Do we know what crystallized hearts do? Oh, there's more. There are two types of primordial items, primordial uniques and primordial exalted items. These items are so powerful that you can only have one primordial item of any kind equipped at any time. Oh, cool. I love stuff like that. That means you can't have one primordial unique and a primordial exalted. Okay. So that's like tier 8, right? There are 25 primordial uniques. 22 can be purchased from Scarvin. 3 can only draw from Rift Beasts. Level of all skills. Super critical hits called Deadly Strikes allow you to summon a T-Rex or increase the effectiveness of your idols. I'm sold. I am sold. Primordial links of all kinds still get legendary potential. Nice. Primordial exalted items can go up to tier 8. Wow. Okay. 50 to 100% additional effects over tier 7. So it's like plus 6 or 8 to skills? That's nuts. Campaign. I don't really care that much about the campaign changes. Kind of whatever. Is there a new... There's a new act, right? Updated monolith quest progression to be shared between party members. That's good. Added new woven echoes. Based on the Rift Beast. This is huge for multiplayer. That seems weird. That's a lot of power creep for last Epoch. I mean, okay. In my opinion, last Epoch isn't really the type of RPG to offer a challenge. It is very much, in my opinion, a power fantasy game where you make cool builds. That isn't as easy as Diablo 3, but it's not supposed to, like, screw you as hard as PoE does. And PoE is pretty power creep now, too. So, I don't know. I think it's more about making cool builds and that you can make almost everything work. And then you do have corruptions, right? Like, you have infinitely scaling corruptions, which a game like this kind of needs. So, like, you can always, like, well, is this 800 corruption viable? But, like, most builds are balanced around 200 or 300 corruption. Added 3 new woven echoes. Rampant Coast. Staying a rampant evolved Rift Beast with a crystalline heart to unlock the ability to evolve your own Rift Beast lineages beyond the normal limit. Cool. Slay a pack of randomly evolved Rift Beasts to retrieve the primordial exalted items they guard. Nesting Grove. Protect the Rift Beast nest to spread Rift Beast encounters to surrounding echoes. Cannot add Rift Beast encounters to arena echoes. Woven echoes to cemeteries or the erased. Cool. Glyph of Envy has been reworked. It no longer unpredictably changes the item. What's this? It now reforges the subtype of an item into another subtype. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. I mean, it was completely useless for the item. Now at least it might have some use. It's still like mostly for the timeline stuff though, so it doesn't really matter. A new item has been introduced named Temporal Keystone. Okay. Grants 150 to 210 stability. Grants max stability if you have never completed the timeline before and it is not empowered. So this is just for your second character onwards, right? It's for farming bosses? Okay. It's what the previous glyph did. Oh! Oh, I misunderstood. I'm stupid. I thought it still siphoned the stability, but now changed the subtype. And that this was for new characters. I get it. So this is like the old effect of that, just... Right. Okay. I'm just stupid. I'm just stupid. I didn't sleep tonight. Harbingers now have bonus stones to drop temporal keystone instead of Glyph of Envy. Rank 5 Forgotten Eye, extra chance. Big green loot lizards now drop temporal keystones. Do you know what? I feel like loot lizards were a mistake. I think they're still far too plentiful. And it makes the game feel like really arcadey and D3. I think it's probably the worst thing about last Epoch right now. They like... There's so many. There's so many. Yeah, it feels like Torchlight. It's not really what last Epoch was supposed to be in my eyes. But I mean, it's their game. I just think it's silly. Increase the area level of most pre-90 and normal timelines. Full is now 62. It was 58. Wow, increase the level. Okay. Ah, that fucking sucks for hardcore. The first Harbinger of Forgotten Knights now always spawns in the first level 90 timeline. Reduced spawn rate of tombs. Players can no longer take damage from enemies while in echo worlds between monolith enemies. Echoes. Reckoning a quest echo or timeline will be immediate start of Fable. Okay. Undead Hydras can no longer follow. Okay. None of these are like super important. Dungeon tier unlocks and are shared between characters that share a stash. In Temp Sanctum, added an indicator for the first time Jewelry uses her most powerful attack to remind the player that they can use the temporal shift ability. Smart. Gender bosses no longer vote. No longer wait. Some people have left the run. Arena loading screen. Class skills and updates. You now gain 0.8 minion power per character level from 0.6. That means at level 100, your minions deal 60% more damage and take 60% less. Gain 0.8 minion power. Wow. That's huge. I didn't know that was a thing. So literally just my character level. So like, if nothing else changed, then my level from 90 to 100, I get stronger. I did not know that. Minions now take 60% less damage from dangerous possibilities, from 50. Made improvements to minion AI. Nice. Minions can be toggled between protect and assassinate modes. Cool. Very cool. So it's like, aggressive. Very cool. 2 and 3. Nice. Very cool. Minions are going to be amazing. I mean, minions are already amazing in Last Epoch. It's my favorite thing to play. All minions are now more responsive at high movement speeds. Minions will no longer sometimes run back and forth. No longer use a movement skill to target if that would leave them at a range where they would immediately start running back to the player afterwards. Minions run in front of the player towards their destination. Nice. That's so cool. This sounds awesome. I'm definitely playing minions again. I'll probably just go wolves. Some small sentinel changes. Not really though. Very, very minor changes for a lot of things here. Oh, isn't this crazy? Oops. Isn't this nuts? Isn't this insane? Isn't this a huge nerf to leveling builds? Yeah, I'm going scrolls. That's nuts, no? Wasn't this like Sentinel took it hard? I didn't think it was that big of a change. No, you're right. Micro raw. I was using that. Wait, damage taken by 30 from 50. No, you're right. These are pretty big changes. I just didn't realize the significance until I saw the javelin. But yeah, no, you're right. They're pretty crazy actually. Judgment. Urgent Inquisition runs 50 mana cost from 40. Now it runs 50. Cleansing that has a trigger limit of 3 per 10 seconds. Wow. This is what we used for like standing still in Aberos, right? Oh, nice cactus. Congrats. Limits suck? Yeah, trigger limit kind of sucks. It's getting the cast on crit treatment, yeah. Panacea, oh my god, dude. I keep like trying to highlight things, but it's stupid share buttons here. Why are these share buttons here? Ah!
Mizu Wolfie just resubscribed for 48 months. Good morning.
Amazing, you can
How's
see
the
it. Do you think for the
passionate
48 months?
sucking?
Symbols of hope. Man, yeah, okay. That was a pretty huge nerf. Blade Dancer. Spellbreaker grants 1% parry chance from 4% frailty. Isn't that huge? 3% point. Cool. Critical Eye now has 3-point threshold. 30 crit avoidance. Nice. Crimson Shroud now grants chance to gain Crimson Shroud when you directly use a melee or throwing attack. Blood Dance, 0.5 damage leached. Cloaked Reaper also grants plus 7 health. Aerial Assault, Skyward Swoop nerf. As a trigger limit. What's up with the trigger limits? Dancing Strikes, now again cooldown, CDR. And more damage equal to 50% of your total increased melee attack speed. From no cooldown, and more damage equals to 33. 150, effectiveness of added damage from 100. Dive Bomb. Flock of Crows, 34% chance per point from 100 to gain a stack of Dust Shroud. Keeping Wounds is a max of 4 points from 5. Minute Avery, 1% more damage from Umbral. Just quite a lot of nerfs in general. Hunter's Spoils now is a trigger limit. Cadence of Death is only melee area rather than generic area. Is this like a huge nerf patch? Reduced anticipation time by 50%, making it faster to use. Edge of Obscurity grants 3% more damage per stack of Dust Shroud, up to 20. Previously had no limit. So many limits. Sentinel did need the nerfs though. Yeah. You're not wrong. But like, normally, what makes nerfs go down well is, let's say you nerf a Racing Strike and whatever, right? And Smite and stuff, you buff something else massively, right? You normally like move power from one place to another. Just to keep things interesting. But when you just nerf, people are usually like, oh dear. Crimson Gluttony. 1% missing health gained as ward. Oh, interesting. Ward builds back. 8% bleed duration for your minions, so 2% buff. Soul Aegis, 4 minion armor per level. I guess they want the tankiness of minions to go up. Thorough Revenant now has the threshold bonus at 4 points. 1% more damage per combined minion skill level. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. 100 months, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's a long time, dude. I really appreciate it. 100 months. That's nuts. Putrid Demise, 7% chance of poison instead of 8. Oh, and it's just overall chance of poison. It's rare considering there were like 2 builds I could do Uber Broth. No, that's not true. Even on hardcore, there's like 8. On softcore, like any build you can do Uber Broth. Mania of Mortality now grants 10% chance per point to gain 13 ward on nearby death. 10% chance for 13 ward per point. 10 ward. Okay. Honestly, I kind of think I will skip Lich because I don't play Lich. So I won't really be able to have any meaningful input on the Lich changes. I had like 1 Lich in all my time playing last Epoch. And I don't play Necro Summons, I play Druid Summons. So I'm going to skip most of Lich. I'm not really going to grasp the impact of the changes. New skill. Flay. Spirit step up to 3 meters towards an enemy. That's cool. I'm playing Beastmaster for sure. I haven't even seen what they're doing to Beastmaster. I just saw the minion changes. Yeah, I will play Lich at some point. I will play Lich. My god. Those are some detailed notes. Does Last Epoch have pay to win? Yes. Very significant pay to win. You need to buy the game to be able to play. And then you're winning. There's no in-game purchases. Just cosmetics. But if you buy the game, then you're winning. Mage. Okay, here. I want to... Wow, there's like no mage changes. Antipode. From 160 and 800. Dragon's Breath. Buff. Igneous Rain, 12 projectile. Just some buffs, I guess. Yeah, quite a lot of buffs. Actually, you do when if you buy the toucan pet. Alright, Primalist. Aspect of the Boar. 15% reduced damage taken and 30 bleed duration. Okay. Shark. Wait. Why is Boar increased bleed duration and not Shark? Wouldn't Shark fit more for bleed duration? Am I cooked? 15% more melee damage and 75% increased melee damage. 10%. Okay. Get gored? Yeah. If you had to describe Last Epoch in one word, which word would you use? Fun? If you haven't played Last Epoch, it's basically like Diablo 3 meets Path of Exile 1. Accessible? Yeah. Accessible is a really good word. It's basically like, it's a lot more approachable than PoE. And it's not like Diablo 3, where it feels pointless after a day. It has the best item chase in ARPGs right now. It has the best item chase. It's very fun. Because unique items have something called legendary potential. You can roll between 0 and 4. And you can smash a legendary item with a rare item. That's really cool. Now, the thing that's bad that they ruined, in my opinion, with the game is that you have a guaranteed legendary potential. You have to pick what ability goes on it. That was the worst thing they did, in my opinion. I obviously get that appeals to casuals a lot, but seeing how broken items is with a guaranteed legendary potential, like, it's already so strong, even without it being guaranteed. Aspect of the Viper, 100% chance of poison, turn into more damage. So more instead of increased. Aspect of the Lynx, 5 flat crit chance. That is nuts. Beastmaster, Passive Tree. Savagery, grants 7% mini damage per point. Oh, overall, huge. Lamprey Teeth. Oh, generic leech instead of melee. Boar Heart, 2% endurance when used traversal skill. You gain Aspect of the Boar for 1 second per point. That's a nerf, I think. Tusk Warrior, Aspect of the Boar, 8% bleed chance, 15 Fizzpan. The Chase is a 5-point threshold bonus. Oh, that's nice. It's basically like the PoE node. Yeah, it's so fun to grind for a full week to find the correct exalted item on the correct base, only to get fucked by forging potential RNG. Back to grinding. Oh, I love the forging potential. Hunters of the Deep have been replaced by weathered elements, 7% companion damage per point, and 2% shared ally res. Okay, cool. Also, Derek, check Discord. Life in the Wilderness, endurance, and endurance threshold apply to your companion's effect, being moved to 5-point threshold bonus. Nature's Embrace at 25, Nature's Bond at 30. Circle of Life. I just disagree with losing your base item as a good mechanic. I like it. I like it. Added a new node, Embodiment, 10% aspect duration per point and 6 health per point. Gee, it's so tanky. Hawk Wings. It's been moved to Nature's Embrace old position. Critical Bite has been removed. Serrated Claws. Feeding Frenzy allows Aspect of the Shark to stack up to 5 times from 10. Is it going to be the same effect, it just stacks faster? Because that's so nice. If not, it's a nerf. Ancient Might has been reworked. 3% reduced damage taken from critical strikes per point for your minions. 10% or 10 flat health. 10% minion health. Man, they're really going for like minion tankiness this patch. I think losing the base is good if balanced right. Crafting a one item permanently makes ground loot shit. Yeah, I agree. Last Epoc's the perfect game for helping me dose off to sleepless nights. I think about playing the Reco system and I'm out like a light. That's funny. Excited bolts buff. Earthquake buff. Okay, where's the summons? Aurora heals for... Now heals it for 25 versus max life from 50 per enemy hit. Okay. Bellowing Roar has been moved. I didn't really use Bear much. Thorn Bearer has been reworked. Hello, Wonka. Okay, so some bear changes. Raptor changes. 40% more damage from Rampage instead of 40% increase. That's pretty huge. Tear Flash. I'm just glancing through them. Honestly, I hate reading changes like this in this format. I like having an image with before and after that I can hover over and see where the nodes are and stuff. I don't know if that's just me. Reading notes like this in patched words is hard for me. But it looks like just huge. I mean, I'm going Primalist. Yeah, visual's nice. I'm going Primalist, like huge minion buffs. Pack Hunter has been replaced with Permanent Bond. You have an additional Wolf Companion at all times. Does it not count towards your companion limit? Okay. Hope that works for squirrels. Cool. A lot of affix changes. Normalize how enemy damages scale with levels for enemies that scale to level. This should, for example, enemies in Monolith and enemies in random encounters such as exiled mages should result in a more consistent ratio of damage between different enemies regardless of level. Okay. Okay, and Emerald's frailty. So you can't like tank him anymore. $30 new uniques, 5 standard, 25 primordial. I'll just look at these as I find them, to be honest. Right, what are they changing with the auction house? Maybe I do softcore auction house this time. Was there a dupe last time? I can't remember. Black market, token, and merchant have been added as droppable items. Merchant token can be removed, cost favor. Only one token can be used. The Bazaar UI has been overhauled. Bazaar search filters easier set. I hope... Do you know what? It doesn't say anything about it unless I'm blind, but like... Do you think they still have a different vendor for like gloves and boots and helmets and swords? Because that was the worst thing in my opinion. It's still 20 different vendors. I actually think it is the single dumbest thing I've ever seen in a video game. I think it's the worst auction house I've ever seen. I hope they made it better this league. I've given them feedback on it. And it's so bad. It's the worst auction house. It's probably the worst game feature I've seen in a game. As long as they don't change that, we'll never go trade. Yeah. I don't think I'll go trade either if they still have the different merchants. I hated it so much. Yeah, it's forced SSF. Quality of life. Oh, nice. Custom loot filter beams. You can actually make tanks now. They really should make us be able to make the loot on the ground look more exciting, like Pee-wee. That'd be nice. I'm excited though. I'm excited. I never really deep dive Last Epoch. I've played less than 2,000 hours of Last Epoch, so it's like it's harder to deep dive. But it looks pretty cool. I wish they didn't just do like Rogue XL mechanics. basically, but I'm pretty excited. It's just like the timing for me, you know? It's too close to PoE 2. I'll play it and then play PoE 2, and then if I really like the last Epoch season, I'll come back to PoE 2 after. I mean, to last Epoch after PoE 2. But either way, I'll be playing Druid. Yeah. Not gonna go crazy on this last Epoch season. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed watching brief overview. Thanks for watching. So if you liked the video, more importantly, try to die more than I do. Or less. It's up to you. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the fact that I've played the game so much less than PoE, but I find like PoE notes very easy to process. Obviously I have 28,000 hours in PoE, but I feel like there's something off about the way Last Epoch does patch notes. It's way harder for me to get through. But like for other games, I don't get this that I know less about. Even Dota. It's the formatting. I don't know what it is, but I fucking hate it. Also, hi, Never Lucky. Yo, Never Lucky, have you ever played Albion? Also, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna go eat. Nah, but it always looked cool to me. Well, you already know you will like it because I like it and you like every single game I like. It's my third favorite game now. I think it's cooler than Tarkov. Right. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. I didn't sleep much today. Sorry for the short streams. I'm just sort of like chilling until something of note comes out. So last Epoch. What are the top 3? Path of Exile. Well, okay, so Darkfall Online, Path of Exile, and then Albion. Eat Before Castles, yeah. No Eve in top 3? Okay, so first off, it's not fair of me to put Darkfall Online as number 1 because it's a dead game, right? It literally doesn't exist. You can't play it. And EVE Online was one of my best experiences in life. Straight up. PvP. I hate PvE in any game. So yeah, it's unfair maybe to not have EVE up there. But like the version that I played of EVE doesn't exist anymore, right? Like for example, right? Okay, genuinely, I think my best gaming experience of my entire life. No, it's still Darkfall, but then it's World of Warcraft. It's such a toss-up. It's such a toss-up. What's your 3 worst games? Nothing really comes to mind. The first one that comes to mind is Atlas. And then Magic Legends. And then Elder Scrolls Online. Diablo Immortal's not a video game. The fuck is Atlas? Yeah, there you go. Hi, Snap. I fucking got baited by some friends to buy that shit. Yeah, me too. Things started falling through the world. I just started laughing and uninstalled it and went back to PoE. But yeah, no, like World of Warcraft is fuck. It's so hard to argue like between Darkfall and WoW, but like and Eve. But like World of Warcraft is probably the best time of my entire life, gaming wise. It was such a special experience, and I was at such a point in my life where it meant so much to me too. And like people love dunking on WoW, but it was like unparalleled. I don't think I will ever have a higher high in life than the Gates of Anchorage opening. Cause like it was such a rough time in my life too with getting bullied and stuff. So it was so good, dude. It was so good. Like Gates of Anchorage opening was like peak. Buddy has several children. We're talking about gaming moments. Also, my first child being born was an awful experience. It was definitely like bottom 10 experiences of my life. Because we had to do an emergency C-section. And my wife was in labor for like 36 hours. And then it was during COVID. And then she was like barely coherent, and a doctor was explaining to me like the 40, 50 different ways that my wife and my kid could die, and then I had to sign. And I was like, do I have any options? And they were like, no, you don't have options. We're just telling you how they can die. And I'm like, excellent. Excellent. And then I'm sitting in a room alone for 15 minutes with like the worst thoughts I've ever had. It was like awful experience. Awful. Scary times? Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, wow, Jolma. Leathering right now? Yeah. But yeah. Alright. Chat, I'm gonna end. I'm gonna go eat. Then I'm gonna challenge on Albion off stream. If anyone wants to play with us, we are recruiting. Anyway. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna raid Sakisha. Thanks for watching. Try to die. Less than I do. Go give Sakisha some love. He's a really, really cool streamer. Really, really cool streamer. Really good dude. Also, his mustache is sentient.
Hey guys, Isrin here. Hey everyone. So I was literally just about to go to bed.
Oh,
Scissorin
can
here.
raid
Scissorin
message?
here.
Everybody
Scissorin
spam
here.
show
Scissorin
Igor.
Scissorin here. Hi, Scissorin here.
That's his dog,
Welcome
Igor.
to my channel.